Hello collective and chosen ones, welcome to my channel. Thank you all for being here. You know you're always loved and appreciated. If this is the first time you're here, welcome. And for all regular viewers, welcome back. So today I'm going to continue reading the Oracle sticks and giving you an update on all the energy. So know that for any new viewers, it's all about the energy. It's not gender specific. I'll be channeling some messages as well. So the first Oracle message is weather the temporary storm. So Spirit's letting you know that there's always going to be challenges and everything is always temporary. So it's like the weather. The storm will always pass eventually. So all it is just to face it and weather that. Things are moving very rapidly, and if you've been reading my post and looking at all the videos, everything has been quite intense and there's a lot to really unpack. Spirit's asking, are you ready for the changes? Because there's certainly lots of layers to work on, and if you're not careful, you're going to be very tired because there's too much to handle. So Spirit's asking you to really jot things down and things that you need to work on. Spend a lot of time alone and finding out what needs to be done. So lots of alone time is needed. You're clearing out and cutting and restarting your life. And what that means is that all the things that don't resonate with you, it's time to really make a clean cut. People, situations, and your lifestyle, anything that does not give you any sort of abundances. So when I talk about abundance, I for one have made several sort of abundance wishes and manifestation with Spirit that is a bit limiting. It's very typical and common for us to wish for abundance only in the material sense. And also another common one is your job. But little do you realize that abundance comes into all sorts of aspects, not only material. And we certainly in the collective field and chosen ones have been working on the spiritual one. There's also an emotional intelligence and abundance that we can work on. An intellectual one. Physical means health and anything that is conducive to your health. There's also a social abundance, whether you have a very good social and network and collaboration that is really suitable for you, for your life. That's something that we need to ask Spirit to help us manifest that. Also, there's time abundance. Lots of people don't realize that we sometimes lack the time to focus on certain things. So that's another one that I'm going to be focusing on in a later post. And obviously the last one that I mentioned already is the career. So I'm going to be really touching on that later on, but just continuing with the Oracle messages is you're finding closure. After you're clean cutting everything and restarting, you're really working out how to find closure in certain things that no longer work. You cannot go back to where you were with the things that you don't want. And that's the most important part in manifesting a new reality. Things have to be cut out. You made a lot of sacrifices and trade-offs. It has been extremely difficult, but Spirit's saying it's all well worth it. Without that pain and gain, growth, nothing's going to happen to you. You're going to remain stuck and dealing with the same people, situations, and environment. Part of that needs you to learn to multitask, because lots of things will be coming at you from all directions. So learning to multitask this, when things go really hard, you're not going to be surprised. You're entering a new and sacred contract with Spirit. So another thing is asking yourself, are you ready for the changes? You're no longer seeking external validations from others, and that's fantastic because you're now being very grounded and very clear on your direction. You don't need people to tell you what they think of you, and you certainly don't want to continue asking for their advice because it's not really has helped you in the past. So you're focusing on your stability. You're just doing you and being authentic. But somehow, as I said, because part of the spiritual battle is that we are full of light and our light is very bright. So we're often a target from negative forces. That's just something that you need to be aware of, and it is what it is. People are trying to win at all costs, to manipulate you and having control, and because you're slowly weaning yourself out of these people, they can feel it and they can sense it and they don't like it. So they're trying at all costs to start conflicts and challenging you with annoying messages and things like that, and you have done nothing wrong and you're just minding your own business, but they just keep going. So just be aware that the energy is there because they can sense that you're moving on. They're stuck in the negative mindset and you just have to just ignore them. Misery loves company. So these people are just downright annoying and they just love starting trouble. They're so used to staying in their negative environment, and so they will be very disrespectful towards you, and bear that in mind. So walk away and try and spend as little time as possible. You can always say you're busy and doing other things. You don't have to tell anybody what you're doing. So you're no longer faced by others. I mean, at times you might still be a little bit annoyed, but overall you're moving towards not being faced and triggered by others. And that's the spiritual work that you are doing, and really clocking up good karma. The more you work on that, the better off you're going to be and more successful. So in the next few posts, depending on my time frame, I've been very busy with other projects. I'm going to be doing something on the abundance side and how to manifest that properly, just to save you a lot of time, because I spend many years manifesting limited types of goals and abundance, and that's why it's taken me so long. So I don't really want you to do that. It's just if you want to, think about how to succeed. And it also depends on how hungry and how ready you are. Everything needs for you to be ready, and you need to ask yourself, are you ready? Or am I ready for this? If you're not, then you're going to continue having stuck with some of the old ways and slightly not so high energy and frequency. Now, I hope this works and you enjoy this reading. I'm sending you lots of love and blessings, and if you're not subscribed with notifications, please consider doing so. That gives me the opportunity to get the information out. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.